Dwayne Bird, broker at Arium Real Estate, wanted to give you 10 myths about being a real estate agent. Here we go, buckle up. Many people think that it's easy money, that real estate agents make an exorbitant amount of money, and in reality, it requires a ton of hard work, dedication, and building a solid reputation. If people don't know you, trust you, and like you, they're not gonna work with you. You always have to add value for your client. Number 2, flexible schedule. Everybody thinks getting into real estate is awesome because you have all this freedom, you can make your own schedule, etc. While real estate agents do have some flexibility, the idea that they can work whenever they want is just plain false. Most of the time when you're hustling and just getting going, you have to work nights, days, weekends, holidays, etc. Many times those are the busiest times. While everybody else works their 8 to 5, they're available to see houses on nights and weekends. The true hustlers and the ones that really get it done grind through it and work day and night whenever needed for their first few years. It does ease up after year 3 to 5 because you start to get repeat business, and that helps with your clientele. Myth number 3, high commissions equals wealth. Again, another myth. When you take a real estate transaction, the brokerages of both the buying agent and selling agent each get their portion of the co-broke. So selling agent gets some, listing agent gets some, their brokerages do. Agents then have to split it with their brokerages, but they have a ton of costs involved in marketing, CRMs, lead sources, insurances, taxes, gas. It's really crazy, the expenses, once you start to add it up. So each sale is vitally important to agents, but again, it seems like a big top line number, but that number certainly gets whittled away once you factor in everything that's added to make that sale happen. Myth 4, no formal education. It is true that the barriers to entry is kind of low for real estate agents. In my opinion, it should probably be a little higher. But again, after you have your degree or GED and are older than 18, you can go take a real estate course, pass the course, and then pass the state exam. Once you pass the state exam, you're able to go get with a brokerage and start your career. So you do have to have some level of knowledge, although it's not overwhelming. Virtually most people can do it to get started. But there's also a high degree of the haves and have-nots. Typically, agents that have been doing it a while, year 5 and beyond, sell more houses. Myth 5, you need to know everything about real estate. Successful agents often specialize in one specific area of real estate, whether it's commercial or residential or industrial or vacant land, etc. While you can be a jack of all trades, sometimes it helps to find a specific area or niche in your market that you're great at. Specific communities, locales, etc. You can focus and truly become an expert. That helps with your sales, that helps with your popularity, that helps you gain traction in the area when you can truly speak on an area. And then once you have been an agent for a while, you start to demonstrate knowledge, have previous sales in the area, you start to build a resume of sorts, and that truly helps. So again, find your spot where you can specialize and become a local area specialist. Myth number 6, everything in real estate is about schmoozing, socializing, and fancy parties. Truth is, yes, you do get invited as you start to grow in real estate to fancy parties, schmoozing opportunities, etc. A lot of the times, I don't even get to go to them because I don't have time because I'm too busy out making sales. Although it is true, I try to make time to get together for events, etc. That's not the basis of real estate. You're there out grinding and hustling. If you can make a few events, cool. And you'll get those opportunities, and they become more and more as you grow in real estate. Myth number 7, anyone can do it. While it is true, many people are able to obtain a real estate license through courses in the state licensure, but the true reality is that many people don't truly succeed. I've read some figures recently where last year, 49% of agents did 1 or no deals. Take that into account. They did 1 deal or 0 deals. 49% of agents. That's rough. That means 51% of agents did other deals. 3 to 5 transactions doesn't give you a ton of knowledge and data to go from. So again, we have to realize just anyone can't do it. You need a unique set of skills and negotiations, communications, and marketing. It's a dynamic package that you really have to put together to break through the barriers and become a top producer. Myth number 8, quick transactions. The myth is that the real estate transactions can happen quickly. It's just simply not true. The process can be complex, involving delays, could be negotiations, inspections, etc. Typically, most transactions here in Florida take between 30 and 45 days to get closed. There are the cash buyers, in many instances can close faster, some of those in 5, 10, 15 days, etc. But once you take your client out or your house gets listed, once it goes on contract, typically it's 30 to 45 days before the transaction closes. Agents typically get paid once the property closes. So no closing, no paycheck. Myth number 9, it's all about selling houses. I wish it was just about selling houses. I feel like I wear 100 hats sometimes. Real estate agents do more than just sell houses. They assist in negotiations with buying and selling houses, providing market analysis, negotiating deals, offer advice on pricing, home improvements, recommending a list of inspectors and lenders. There's so much to the transaction that really have to all go right to have a successful transaction. So again, selling houses, the actual selling part is just a minute part of a transaction. Myth number 10, guaranteed income. Unlike salary jobs, real estate agents don't have a guaranteed income most times. Their earnings depend on successful transactions and closings, and there can be periods with little or no income. It's really crucial that agents learn to budget and have a really solid financial plan in place when they get ready to become a real estate agent. Many people recommend even having 6 to 9 months of savings set aside for you to get going. Here at Arium, we're pretty lucky that we have leads, a team, mentors that can kind of get you jump started. We've had agents who literally have 3 or 4 deals closing in their first 6 or 8 weeks. Not normally typical in a normal situation. Again, be prepared. You only get paid when your house closes. Thank you for checking out my 10 myths of being a real estate agent. It's Dwayne, broker at Arium Real Estate. We're going to start providing you a ton of content. Excited to meet you. Like below, subscribe.